Nana's Beauty Science Salon, Day 7. A. The Cypress Climate Spa. The next door in Nana's salon felt warm before she even opened it. The sign said, "The Cypress Climate Spa." Tinos touched the handle. He said, "Why is this room hot?" Nana said, "Because today we learn about climate change." Inside, the room looked like a spa beside the sea. There were plants, candles, a small fountain, a beach screen, and jars labeled carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. Debbie fanned herself. She said, "This feels like Cyprus in August." Nana smiled. "Perfect example." She pointed to a green plant near the window. Nana said, "First, we need the carbon cycle." Tinos said, "Carbon is in carbon dioxide?" Nana nodded. "Yes, carbon moves between the atmosphere, plants, animals, decomposers, the sea, rocks, and fossil fuels." The plant on the screen began to glow. Nana said, "Plants are producers. They take in carbon dioxide from the air during photosynthesis." Tino said, "So plants remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere?" Nana said, "Correct." Then the screen showed a goat eating grass. Nana said, "Animals are consumers. They get carbon by eating plants or other animals." Tino said, "So feeding moves carbon from plants to animals?" Nana said, "Yes." Then the screen showed Nana jogging on Larnaca Beach. She started breathing faster. Nana said, "All living things respire. During respiration, organisms break down glucose with oxygen and release energy." She spoke slowly. "Glucose reacts with oxygen to make carbon dioxide and water." Tino said, "So respiration puts carbon dioxide back into the air?" Nana said, "Exactly." Then the screen showed fallen leaves. Tiny decomposers appeared. Nana said, "Decomposers break down dead organisms and waste. They also respire, so they release carbon dioxide." Tino said, "So carbon keeps moving?" Nana said, "Yes. The total amount of carbon on Earth stays about the same, but it moves between different stores." Then Nana picked up 3 small test tubes. Each had a different color. One was red, one was yellow, one was purple. Nana said, "This is hydrogen carbonate indicator. It shows carbon dioxide levels." She pointed to the red tube. "Red means normal carbon dioxide." She pointed to the yellow tube. "Yellow means high carbon dioxide." She pointed to the purple tube. "Purple means very low carbon dioxide." Tinos repeated, "Red normal, yellow high, purple low." Nana said, "Good." Then the spa screen changed. It showed coal, oil, and natural gas. Nana said, "These are fossil fuels." Tino said, "They come from old living things?" Nana said, "Yes. Coal mostly forms from ancient plants. Oil and natural gas mostly form from tiny marine organisms." "They form over millions of years," Debbie said, "and humans burn them for energy." Nana nodded. "When fossil fuels burn, they release carbon dioxide." She pointed to cars, factories, power stations, and planes. Nana said, "Combustion of fossil fuels has increased carbon dioxide in the atmosphere." Tinos looked at the jars. He said, "So carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas?" Nana said, "Yes. The main greenhouse gases we need are carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and water vapor." Tino said, "Where does methane come from?" Nana said, "Methane can come from farming animals, waste, and concert." Tino said, "And nitrous oxide?" Nana said, "Nitrous oxide can come from fertilizers and farming." Then the room showed a graph rising upward. Nana said, "As humans burn more fossil fuels, Carbon dioxide in the atmosphere increases. The graph rose higher. The room became warmer. Tino said, "So more carbon dioxide can trap more heat." Nana said, "Yes, that takes us to the greenhouse effect." She wrote the memory script on the spa mirror. Carbon moves through the carbon cycle. Plants are producers. Plants take in carbon dioxide during photosynthesis. Animals are consumers. Feeding moves carbon from plants to animals. Respiration releases carbon dioxide. Glucose reacts with oxygen to make carbon dioxide, water, and energy. Decomposers break down dead organisms and release carbon dioxide. Hydrogen carbonate indicator shows carbon dioxide levels. Red means normal carbon dioxide. Yellow means high carbon dioxide. Purple means very low carbon dioxide. Fossil fuels form from ancient living things over millions of years. Burning fossil fuels releases carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and water vapor are greenhouse gases. Tinos read the mirror slowly. Then he said, "Carbon moves around, but humans are adding too much carbon dioxide to the air." Nana nodded. "Exactly. Next, we learn how greenhouse gases warm the planet."